I was at work and lunchtime came and we got a report in school to say that Owen had had an accident.
My mum, she phoned the doctors and then I got took to the hospital, Barnsley Hospital.
I said, Dad, I don't want to go to hospital. I said, you're fine, you need to be checked out. Obviously, and they were like, I don't want stitches in my head, because he likes his hair, obviously.
I was told that Owen had a fractured skull and a bleed to the brain, a severe bleed. You just don't know where to turn next because you always think it'll never happen to you. And I just sat there and I waited for Dad to come. Owen at that point was ventilated, was totally unconscious, ventilated, ready to go through to Sheffield. We were told that we'd got about half an hour and we needed to get him through quick. We sat down talking to a couple who came in just after us, and you recognised.
Yeah, I played football with his dad. I played against him 2 or 3 times, but we never got talking about any injuries. It was like, oh, my son's in, yeah, mine is, yeah.
And it wasn't till later on that he said what, because they were in such a state that he asked what was wrong with Owen, and we told him, and they said, you'll never believe it, but it's the same for us. The surgeon came up and spoke to us and he said, and by the way, we've done something, a first in the hospital. We've actually operated on 2 children at the same time. And then you just think, 2 at once. They are such fantastic people, so highly skilled, dedicated, and so humble. That was the thing about them all. And they are very, very humble. And we're just so grateful. He was so brave, and I think that's what shone throughout. And I always remember all the doctors, all the surgeons, everybody that came kept calling them the miracle kids because they'd recovered so quickly.
So
it's amazing, isn't it?
It's just crazy in 4 days that you have a life-saving operation and then be at home in 4 days.
I think the biggest thing is making sure that in the future, as technology changes and as times move on, that the hospital continues to move with times.
The building they've got now is, everybody knows it's been there for years. So obviously to improve that is first and foremost, then obviously the comfort of the patients.
Coming into hospital when you're ill, it can sometimes feel uncomfortable because you're not in your normal environment. So if the hospital was changed, so you had single rooms, you'd be a lot more comfortable because it'd be like you're in your normal bedroom just playing. Whatever
I can do, they've saved my son's life. I can never repay them in lots of ways, to be fair, but every little I can, I will help them out.
Please help make it better for children like me.